Hi, Kayla. This is Jeff with Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for making time to talk with Eric. And as promised, here's your website analysis. So I'll be going over a few things that can actually help you rank higher, bring you more traffic, and of course, get you more customers. So let's start off with your website. You do have a pretty good website. You have your logo here, call to action, pretty good photos, nice layouts. You also have your customer reviews here, um, like video introduction, company's information. Well, there's actually just some few other things I would like to talk about for us to get you on top of the search list. One thing I can actually tell you right off the bat is that Google loves content. Google would like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on a homepage, and it seems like you have less than that. In addition to this, the more content you have, the more you look like an expert in Google's eyes. So of course, if you want to beat out the competition, you'd like to have 1,500 words or more, right? So let me go ahead and do a quick count as to how many, um, as to how many words you have on your homepage. So let me just copy this and paste it on a word counter. All right, so currently, you have 590 words on your homepage, which is still behind of the goal we have, which is 1,500. So this would be one of our main focuses wherein we get you more content for Google to, consider you as a trustworthy, website for you to appear, higher in the results as well. One other thing I would like to talk about are actually keywords. So Google is actually looking for what the site should be found for. So if you have the exact words listed multiple times on your website, you're going to be really relevant for that search. And Google is going to be willing to put you higher in the results, of course. So I actually did a quick search. So I searched for roofing in your area. Let's talk more about the searches we have here. So let's start with the sponsored one. So these are actually the paid ones wherein people are paying ads for. So we're not gonna, discuss much about this sponsored ones. Let's move on to the map pack. What is map pack? This is actually something wherein you really would like to be on, since these are the ones that, generates a lot of traffic and they're actually easier to find. And one way for you to actually be here is you need to have Google My Business profile, wherein you'll enter as much information as you can, like the company name, phone number, email, company address, hours of operation, and so on and so forth. And in addition to that, if you put the same information in as many directories as you can, like Yelp, Yellow Pages, ng.com, and the like, that will actually help you a lot to appear in the map pack. And if we scroll down, these are actually what we call the organic searches. And these are the website that ranks higher without, people paying for any ads, just because they're doing some certain things, which is what we're going to analyze and talk about. So I have pulled up one of the top ranking websites. We'll be comparing your website and see what they're actually doing differently. So I have one here for Jeremy Dumanovsky Roofing. So they're one of your top competitors in your area. Based on their website, they also have, great looking photos, nice layouts. They have their awards provided, customer reviews, and pretty much a lot of contents. Let's see how many numbers they have. So you had 590, while they have 654. Still behind with the goal, but they have more words. So if we, up your numbers to 1,500 words or more, of course, you'll be higher in the results than they have. So let's also use this paid tool that we use. It's called Ahrefs. We'll be discussing more about the numbers. So let's start off with DR. DR is actually the level of trust of Google in your website, while UR would be the strength of your website. And on the other hand, backlinks, this or other website that refers to your website. So there's somehow like shoutouts to your website through Yellow Pages, Yelp, and alike. So let's go ahead and compare and see the difference between the numbers on both websites. I also have your competitor's website pulled up. And if you see they have, much higher numbers in some certain fields, that's why they're actually on top of the search list. And that right there, if we're gonna, add those keywords and backlinks, that will help you a lot in terms of the organic listings. So if you take a look at DR and UR, it shows that they have higher numbers, which means Google trusts their website more, and their website is actually stronger since they have more contents in their homepage. You have higher numbers in backlinks, so you have your website added to many, directories, which is good. And then keywords, they have 398 while you have 179. So let's talk more about keywords instead, since you have more backlinks in them. All right. So these are actually all the keywords they have listed on their website. So when customers search for this, specific words, their website shows on top of the list. And if you also check the numbers under volume, these are all the hits or clicks they're getting per month. So this is actually pretty important since most customers search for this, keywords. So their website are actually, or what their website is actually easier to find. And talking about keywords, we also have some other ways for you to, add hidden keywords. So we call it hidden keywords. So like, for example, for this image or photo, if we save it and instead of renaming it to this generic name, you can actually rename it to a hidden keyword like best roofers in Oregon, something like that. And if you do the same thing with the other images, that will be, added, or it's an extra hidden keywords as well. And of course, for those keywords not to be repetitive on your website, if that makes sense. All right, so just to wrap things up, the things that we can definitely do to improve your rankings would be the amount of contents or words on your homepage, and next would be adding more keywords to it. And once we were able to do that, we can definitely, rank you higher in the Google results. All right, so that's actually pretty much it for me. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to call or email Eric. He can tell you the next steps and the other things that we can do. Thank you so much for your time. You have a wonderful day. Bye.